Yeah, focus no checks or decision no checks seem to be the only ones. Let's see if anyone else has mentioned this. Nothing has been said about manpower restrictions for the League of Eight Provinces. So maybe no one's actually got this far yet, although I doubt that. How many dead was the 20 plus division trap? A lot. League of Eight Provinces hard. Stalled momentum cripples any game. That was a bug. You shouldn't have got it, and we didn't. In the second game we didn't. In the first game we did, and I think that's because of the clash between Allied construction projects and this, because Allied construction projects changes decisions. Yeah, I don't know how to change this. Do we have any ground combat? I think we want the superiority first. And in fact, the other thing I should do is check my mods list to make sure that people aren't playing with that if they are copying my mods list. Because Allied construction projects does not work. Let's do that. Allied construction and revise national. I don't have those. I'm not even using the coring button. At the moment, it is just Kaiserreich and just player-led peace conferences. Alright, that's now updated. What was I checking? Console. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have a way of changing it. Which surprises me. I would have thought there was a way of changing your laws. Especially for mobilization. Apparently not. Yeah, I know I can add straight up manpower. And that's going to be the last workaround. I'll just give myself 1 million. But I'd quite like the downsides too. Because that's kind of the serious downside to changing the manpower laws. Where is China's capital now? Harbin. Which is a 10 victory point location. Still have a couple of locations. Though none of them nearly as important. I am actually a little bit surprised that they're only at halfway. Well, 60%. They've lost 12 million now. 6 million for the Republic of China, of which I killed 5. Oh, and now I've killed more Japanese than Russia has. So I think a lot more of the Japanese forces are fighting me. They're probably moving them away from the Russian front. It's only a training time debuff, that's true. So this would double my current manpower. So it would be basically the same as what I've had again. So 1.8 million plus all of my losses, which is 2.8, which is 4.6. So I should have 4.6 million manpower right now. Okay, let's give myself 4.6 million manpower. Manpower 4.6. Which I think is that. Yep. Your current manpower is 5.33. How do you know this? Oh! You're right. Because the no. Oh, some of it's coming from Ji Hongzhen. So I shouldn't get the extra 0.5. 4.6 will be enough. Hopefully. Pacification Commissioner done. Let's get the Cult of Personality. Oh, that's a significant increase in paternal autocracy. Which should reduce AOG further. If Xi Zhuxuan, our League Marshal, wishes to truly entrench his power and influence, he must develop somewhat of a mythical persona. If he achieves an almost cultist following, no man would dare speak up against him. Therefore, we should publish various stories about his life, including his miraculous birth and his personal achievements during the war, such as the destruction of an enemy aeroplane with only his rifle. And the other thing I need to do is extend your coverage, because that is going to be a hotbed of dissent. Oh, we can't be having that now, can we? Oh, that's true, yeah, losses from previous wars. 4.6 will do. Oh, this is a significant attack. So... kind of out of position to exploit that. Too many men are moving. How's the naval situation? It looks like we are in repairs again. Which is fine. We're building up our destroyers slowly but surely. How's the trade situation? We need more aluminium, which can be arranged. Need lots more steel, which I can't really do anything about. Need more chromium. Which would suggest that we've taken a bunch of ports. We've taken a bunch of ports. Let's build some more Heiyis. Steel shortages continue to mount up though. And also we are producing lots of fighters. How are we doing for fighters? Yes, we have a surplus. We should be winning the air war. Now we are. Good. Alright, once you guys are in position again, I'll launch another assault. So we are taking a ton of attrition just by moving. Come on, take the train. You take less attrition doing that. Meanwhile, we're being hit pretty hard, but that's probably because they want to try and retake their capital. If we can weather these initial attacks... In fact, we've weathered them. We should counterattack. Yeah, that was a good choice. Not actually taking that much winter attrition. A couple of mountains here and there, but nothing I can't handle. %95 Ranger. Oh, we do still have a heavy cruiser. Should probably put it in a museum. And we have some more heavy factory or military factories. Let's go and start producing some more close air support. Once cult of personality triggers, we may well lose our German companies. We shall see. And now we are running shortages. Oh, Germany! Oh, you don't want to give me support equipment. Thank you. That's more like it. Oh, you guys have started attacking Korea. Hadn't really intended that, but I'm okay with it. General Chi invented the hamburger and had a minus 37 score when he first played golf. When he first played golf, you mean... Don't you mean he invented golf? I'm pretty sure you mean he invented golf too. He had a minus 37 score on golf when he first invented it. Since then, his score has only improved. How did I manage to get manpower? I cheated it. I basically said, okay, what would have happened if I'd have gone up to the next manpower law, then gave myself that much. Because it doesn't seem possible to change to console command it. Lead and Gold, Sir Ronin, and Leon Bastos. Thank you very much for the follows. Welcome to the channel. And our attacks seem to have slowed somewhat. Should I stop them? Yeah, because we're taking loads of casualties at this point. Although we are about to cut off Korea, which I'm okay with. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to say new objective is going to be taking out Korea. As you have kind of unexpectedly actually achieved that. Carry on. Japan's lost 5 million. How much manpower do they still have? 7 million. Scraping the barrel, though. Their industry is gonna suck. Still catching their submarines and sinking them. Unfortunately, they're not catching any convoys with those submarines. They are probably ancient. And we are repairing again. You are repairing again. I'm just gonna take you out of this fleet. Like, you really shouldn't be in here. Okay. Maybe one of these days I'll develop better destroyers. Better battleships, rather. But today is not that day.
准备完毕，长官。准备。
You're saying you need 21 divisions now, so let's go ahead and train another 24 of these, so that we can properly guard our coastline. And have you finally reached your level? No! Damn it! $4.6 million people are all people that join Chi's cult. There you go. All avid golfing fans. General Chi can indeed slam a revolving door. You should change the capital to Pyongyang with this amount of propaganda. Yeah, keep the propagandas coming. I'm liking this. More Chi propaganda is needed. Ooh, I'm seeing an opportunity for a counterattack here. Big opportunity. Because this is one hell of an offensive that they've just begun. That's nice. How are they doing for equipment? Yeah, not great. My units are fairly substantially stronger than theirs. Seoul has fallen, Pyongyang's fallen. Now we just need to take Busan. And Harbin's not far away either. Yeah, both of them are major powers. Okay. Cult personality. Let's get the network of allegiance. No man rules alone. For that reason, Chi must maintain a network of allies throughout the League. This network has to be carefully managed, lest it fall apart, which would be disastrous for Chi and for the League. Dab holdings removed. I thought they might be. So we can switch to one of the others. Electronics research would actually be good right now. And this one should be slightly better. This should be like an industrial research plus 5. This one should be industrial plus 10. Because this one requires the AOG, this one does not. And otherwise they're the same. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this. Because I'm doing a lot of electronics right now. And I do eventually want to build radar. Probably. Legend says that she is the only known modern example of a virgin birth. And Krupp is also gone. So I was right about that concern. Now, has that reduced our collaboration? It hasn't. Despite the fact that the AOG is now only 37%. Getting these doesn't actually make any sense. Because they are design companies and they will not affect future designs of soft infantry equipment. That political action never returned, did it? And there it is, Grand Battle Fleet. Let's get the floating fortress, and then I think I'm going to call it done on the naval side. We are still finding convoys. We are still sinking the odd destroyer and light cruiser. Improved cruiser versus moderns. Whoa! Time to go. Bye! Thanks for being really, really quick, guys. Run away! We still sank a sub. Lost 2 destroyers. 2 destroyers. That's not terrible. We're finding and killing an awful lot of submarines right now. And you're running away to repair, which makes a lot of sense. These surface hit and runs are hilarious. Anyway, we have some more factories. What are we lacking? We actually have a lot of fighters now. We're still lacking close air support. Although our efficiency of close air support is also garbage. Garbage. And yeah, our civilian industry right now is booming. So I think the collaboration levels are entirely dictated by how far down this line you go. And has nothing to do with the amount of AOG support you have. Good to know. She actually died 4 years ago, but the Grim Reaper can't get up the courage to tell him. Gravity was invented by General Chi, as everything should be brought below General Chi. Only he can ascend. Hong Ji-Quan is Chi's father. The reason the Japanese can't naval invade is because Chi is sitting on the coastline shooting them down with a rifle. Did Qing Restoration was fun. Yeah, I think I probably will do that. I'll probably do Southeast Asia first, because I really fancy playing as them. Like playing as the flip side of League of Eight Provinces and trying to save them. Save the AI version. Even the orange units are starting to advance quite heavily. Remember when Chongqing used to be the front line? Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, good grief! Oh! Okay, we've taken a few losses, apparently. Oh, Germany! Thanks, Germany. Manpower lords, the country flag cannot have extensive conscription, which is at start setting for the LEP, and there's no way of removing it. You can add flags through the console, but you cannot remove them. Thank you, Poet. So that's something we may want to inform the devs. Is League of 8 Provinces, when they reform the 8 provinces from the 5-6, then that should be revocable. It should be like 1 extra level per. So they should be able to go extensive when they become 6 provinces, and then service by, or just removed when they become League of 8 Provinces again. Or else have another tag that they can become like 10 provinces or something like that. Yeah, 40,000 rifle shot. No worries, just get another withdrawal from the Bank of Germany. Exactly. I mean, all of the stuff I'm giving Germany has got to pay for something. Ooh, Hangzhou actually being hit pretty hard. They seem to be holding that just fine. Who actually is your commander? Still not enough experience. Halfway to getting infantry leader. That's a good point, actually. How's my admiral faring? Yeah, I thought you might have some skills. Let's get you destroyer leader. Submarine attack and detection aren't really worthwhile. I don't even remember how these subs are equipped. They don't have torpedoes, so having the torpedo bonuses is irrelevant. They have a lot of AA, decent anti-submarine, And then just very basic guns. They're super, super cheap. Fast, but cheap. So Lancer and Torpedo loading drill are completely irrelevant. We can, however, get Concealment Expert, which will help us with our hit and runs. I forgot you had Ground Pounder to start with. So the heavy cruisers would be good for amphibious support, and then the destroyers would be good for just hitting stuff. Also, this guy's a level 7? Wow. Impressive. Carry on.
有何指示？
Qi rebuilt the Great Wall of China, but covered the outside with his own face to scare off invaders. China has not been invaded since, even by the alien attack of 2274. Germany trades with us out of fear of Qi. We didn't lose those guns in battle. Qi has been eating them for breakfast. Qi has never made a bad business deal in his life. Qi simply asks and the world provides. Can I have my frickin' factories back then, please? Those factories aren't going to Germany. They're simply making portraits of Qi to sell to the Germans. In 1883, Qi sneezed. We mortals call this the 1883 eruption of Krakatoa. Qi has only cried once. His tears created the young Qi. Haha, that's a good one. I thought we were going to take Busan. I guess they beat us to it. Disappointed! Meanwhile, we are on the outskirts of Harbin now. I think that the orange attack is pretty much stalled at this point. But you did make a bloody good push. Took a ton of casualties in the process, admittedly, but you did push them. Any more promotions required? No. No. And here is the last of the encryptions. That's going to help our combat immeasurably. 25 experience away. I really hope that we can get Ranger, Mountaineer, or Hillfighter before the end of this war. I will be very upset. 4% away from Ranger, 11 from Mountaineer, 20 from Hillfighter, 26 from Artillery Specialist. Come on, dang! Dang it! There's a point. I should make sure that we have this properly secured. Battlefield support is finished. You're now saying you need 25. Well, we are we building more cavalry? We're not, and we probably should. Let's get another 10. Although we are now 56,000 guns short. We're kind of short on guns. Hey, Katie. Jesus has a portrait of Qi in his bathroom. Silk Road was created when Qi asked to see the Mediterranean, but his silk robe was still in China when he reached it. Superman wears Qi pajamas.